The British bashing corporation, the BBC, are in huge trouble again. It's becoming a regular thing, especially over the last few years. So many scandals, so many crises, yet no reform. So there's a new scandal that's just hit the BBC. One of their top presenters, a BBC star, is now been taken off air. And I think we're going to find out by Monday latest who it is, because obviously it's the weekend. So we've gone through the weekend shifts and shows. Monday is the first day of the week. So whoever's not going to be on TV or radio, we're going to find out. And a lot of people think that we have, well, some people are speculating and feel like, I have a feeling I know who it is, for example. But basically what's happened is this TV presenter has been giving money to a young person for, let's just say, naughty pictures. Yeah, photos. And it's just, I don't understand what's going on with these organizations, that they somehow attract dodgy and creepy people. You know, we had Jimmy. Yeah, he didn't fix anything, did he? And we had so many others. And again, it's the same thing with Hollywood. Toxic culture. It's either attracting these people or that there's no real vetting process in that sense. But the culture and the environment allows you to take advantage and exploit and basically misuse your influence and your position of power. So the family of this kid, or a young person, made a formal complaint to the BBC back in May, a couple of months ago, begging the corporation to stop their behavior towards their kid, who is now 20 years old. It is claimed that he sent hundreds or even thousands of pounds at once, this BBC star, once depositing a sum of £5,000 in the young person's bank account. Apparently what we found out was this person was not even hiding his identity, and it was sending selfies from BBC studios and with his name. So we're going to find out who it is soon enough, eventually. And again, some people would say, one name comes up a lot when you think about who it could be. But for legal reasons, we can't really speculate, so I'm not saying anything yet. Don't want to get into trouble. Now, a BBC spokesperson told Mail Online that we treat any allegations very seriously, and we have processes in place to proactively deal with them. As part of that, if we receive information that requires further investigation or examination, we will take steps to do this. That includes actively attempting to speak to those who have contacted us in order to seek further detail and understanding of the situation. If at any point new information comes to light or is provided, including via newspapers, this will be acted upon appropriately in line with internal processes. So if this has actually happened, investigation should take about 17 minutes, because the family could give the details of the person, the young person, and the photos and the money that's been transferred between bank accounts. Sorted. That's it. And of course, they go through the messages and communications. So it shouldn't really take that long. So I wonder how long the BBC are going to be investigating this. And of course, if the police gets involved, and obviously lawyers. But the way things go in this country, I'm going to predict at least weeks and probably a couple of months it will take for them to actually go through the investigation. Let's see if justice is going to be served this time, and if the person is actually who we think it is. It's not a good look, absolutely not a good look. But again, the culture, the toxic culture in these organizations, that's a bigger problem. That they are allowed, essentially, because of complacency and then turning a blind eye, to get away with this sort of thing for such a long time, until we get to the hot point where there's no way for them to get away with it. So maybe we could find a way to reform the system to actually be able to allow people to be exposed early on, rather than, and ideally, don't really have them there in the first place. But again, it's quite difficult to see the person's character when they get hired and when they are just a junior presenter, for example, and when they become more powerful. Yeah, the creepiness comes out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Be careful, legal reasons. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.